Welcome to week 2 of SPL season 2. I'm taking on Kyle A, coach of the Miami Dawn fans. I had a very close nail biter against Seabat for week 1, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Also, if you're excited for more Draft League from me, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. So Kyle A has a pretty offensive team, but it also has one of the best defensive answers to my team, and it might be the best defensive answer. He has a Moltres. Against my team, Moltres does very well because not only does it have great speed to match some of my offensive Pokemon that I want to hit it with, it has the ability Flame Body. So my Pokemon like Tinglu, Dragonite, and Iron Hands are going to struggle with it because they might get burned hitting it with an attack. And because Comfy lost Heal Bell and Aromatherapy into Generation 9, I'm not going to be able to use that to get rid of the burns. Add to the fact that Dragonite kind of struggles against Sand because my multi-skill won't be activating. I will not be running Dragonite in this game. He also has a Clefable, which Dragonite also struggles with. He has a Houndstone, so I can't even extreme speed that. Dragonite really doesn't have the greatest matchup into this team. So my team, I decided to go with Arcanine with extreme speed, close combat, Flare Blitz, and Rock Slide. He does not have a switch-in to this Pokemon. The issue is this Pokemon doesn't have the greatest bulk, so it is going to be 2-hit KO'd or 1-hit KO'd by everything on his team. I decided to go with Intimidate over Rockhead because I don't want to run Head Smash, and Intimidate can allow Arcanine to be a good pivot. Everything on his team can be Flare Blitz. Tyranitar is going to take a decent amount of damage. It's not going to want to stay in to take the Flare Blitz into close combat. Latios takes around 30 to 40% from Flare Blitz. Extra dies of Flare Blitz. Pretty much everything on his team is going to be very vulnerable to the Flare Blitz outside of the Tentacruel. So this is going to be a great Pokemon that I need to get in pretty safely and deal a lot of damage to his team. Next, I have Dondozo with Curse, Liquidation, Protect, and Avalanche. Avalanche over Order Up because without Avalanche, I will not be able to knock out the Latios. Avalanche doubles in power if I get hit on the same turn, and Order Up does not kill the Latios. If I do get hit by the Latios, Avalanche has a chance to knock it out. Water Veil as the ability just for the Moltres, and I decided to go like Unaware is actually very good because of the extra roll in case it wants to Swords Dance, but at the same time, it could be Mold Breaker as well. So really, there's really not much I can do. Houndstone also learns Will-O-Wisp, so if he wants to go with a fluffy variant, I can have this as a switch-in. Next, I have Iron Hands with Drain Punch, Facade, Heavy Slam, and Thunder Punch. I decided to go with a very bulky variant and Assault Vest. I have 3 Assault Vest Pokemon on this team because Vigavolt, Clefable, and Latios are going to be a problem otherwise. And honestly, there was really no other item that I wanted on this Iron Hands other than maybe a Lumberry to heal from a burn. This is going to be a great switch-in to the Vigavolt, and it can do a lot of damage to his team. Next, I have Tornadus with Knockoff, Heat Wave, Sludge Bomb, and U-Turn. It has enough speed to outspeed a modest Latios with max speed, and then the rest in special attack mixed with HP and special defense. The moveset has no stab because I will not want to be clicking Air Slash, Hurricane, or Bleak Wind Storm because every moment in this game, I want my moves to hit. And if I'm not hitting my moves, Tornadus is pretty much useless. Knockoff is great for getting rid of a potential Life Orb or leftovers on the Clefable, getting rid of Rocky Helmet on some of his Pokemon if he's running Rocky Helmet. If his Moltres is in, I get rid of the Heavy Duty Boots. Just great utility overall. Knockoff U-Turn, amazing utility. Sludge Bomb, great way to hit the Clefable and whittle down the Moltres because the Moltres is the main obstacle to my team. Or my Revavroom. Revavroom has max attack, a lot of speed, and the rest in special defense. So with this moveset, Shift Gear, Terra Blast, Poison Jab, High Horsepower, after a Shift Gear, the only Pokemon that don't get one-hit KO'd are Latios and Moltres. Moltres can't do anything other than Roar, but if it does click Roar, that's really bad for me because I have to go for the Terra so that I don't get burned by the Flame Body, turning myself into a Fire type. Fire types can't be Flame Bodied, and it does less than 50% most of the time to a defensive Moltres. High Horsepower has good coverage against this team. It does not KO the Tyranitar if it is a Shuka Berry. It does not KO the Tyranitar if it is bulky, but I should be able to take any hit from the T-Tar if it is bulky. The issue with Revavroom is that it can take 1 hit from something, but it cannot take 2 hits. So I have to set it up to where his team is whittled down, everything is in range, and then I can click Shift Gear and win. It does outspeed his entire team outside of a Jolly Excadrill, but Jolly Excadrill doesn't have that much power, so I can deal with that. Then my last Pokemon is an Assault Vest Tinglu. With Throat Chop, Vigavolt cannot do anything to me. Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Throat Chop, Stone Edge, decent coverage, a very bulky, specially defensive Ting Lu with a little bit of attack investment so that my attacks do a decent amount of damage. Heavy Slam for the Fable. I do have a little bit of speed investment as well, just so that I outspeed a local Fable. And yeah, that is the team. Let's get on to the battle. All right, so we got no Tentacruel. That's good. All right, so we got no Tentacruel, Ogre Pawn, Shift Gear, no Moltres. I think I'm gonna lead out with Arcanine. I'm not sure though. If he leads out with T-Tar, I kind of do want to go for the Flare Blitz. All right, Arcanine versus Ogerpon. Oh, this says Defiant? Oh my god. This just kills. Man. Okay, yeah, Spiky Shield. He might Spiky Shield again. Nah, he just withdraws. Top G T-Tar, okay. I was thinking about U-turning there, but I didn't want to take the Spiky Shield chip, but whatever. It's all good. No poison! Alright, let's just go for the U-turn here, do a little bit of chip damage. Hit Spiky Shield on Ogerpon. I do a little bit of chip damage to the Latios for Poison Jab to knock it out. I never calced how much damage Reverum does to whatever that Pokemon's called. What's the dog called? What's the dog called? All in my head is it's Fluffy. That's all I'm thinking. Fluffy. What is that Pokemon called? Houndstone. Heavy Slam or Thunder Punch? Heavy Slam. If he switches to Lottie, he should do a decent amount of damage. Majora. Okay, so Heavy Slam did that much to it. I don't have this in my thing, so Ogre Pawn. Oh, this is bulky. How much time do I have? Oh, I don't have much time. Ooh, I dodged Elite Seed. Okay, so I know this is a pretty bulky Pokemon. So that is Stealth Rock switch. Spiky Shield's here probably. Horn Leech, okay. That does no damage. Horn Leech, Leech Seed, Spiky Shield. Need a little bit more damage for that to knock out, but it's all good. I switched to Torn here just to stall out one turn of Sand, and just in case he wants to go for the Spiky Shield. Stone. It does 41 to 48. And it is Sand Rush because it did not take any sand damage. Oh, does this kill? 54 to 64? Maybe it's banded? Oh, no. That's to... I calced it wrong. That was not to my Tornadus. Yeah. It doesn't need to be banded. I was calcing that on my Iron Hands. So I only dealt a little bit of damage to his T-Tar. My Torn is gone. He has rocks up. It's not looking too great, but he's got a pretty offensive team anyway. He goes out to Lottie. And this is my switch into you, not the other way around. If he is weakness policy or something like that, let me just check how much damage King Lu does to it. Yeah, it's gonna be put in E-speed range, so I'll just throw Chop here. Oh, he has a Keyberry. Does he have recover? Am I losing to this? So if this only does 50% with Throat Chop, that means he's got to be max HP, max defense. Yeah. But now he's at +1. $32 to $39. Calm Mind Ice Beam. He might be able to 2-hit KO me here. I think he does. 268, yeah, he does. Wait, how do I... Is that +2? Okay. How many recovers does this guy have? Alright, let's see. Does he have stored power? He's probably has stored power. versus Dondozo. Yeah, this kills me. Oh well. That's what I get for letting my guy die. Oh, I live. All right, that might be in range of E-speed. Arcanine. That's 12 to 14. Oh, I didn't even calc bold. I think this kills. No!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So like, I don't know if I was gonna be faster than him, so I just thought that E-speed was gonna knock it out, but yeah, he set up before me. Good game. He needed all those recovers. That's crazy. Flare Blitz was slightly stronger than E-speed, but I didn't know if I was gonna be faster. But I probably was faster. Whatever. Nice. Definitely be sure to check out Kyle. He used 4 Pokemon. Not bad.